Hey guys, welcome to Realistic Crypto, and in this video I want to share with you the bot platform that's quickly becoming my favorite bot platform to use. Now, there's a number of reasons for that, primarily the features and the functionality that exist in the platform, but there's also some added benefits, particularly if you trade on certain platforms or certain exchanges. You can actually use this tool for free by signing up with one of their referral codes. So let's run the intro and then we can get straight into it. Okay, so if you haven't guessed by now, the platform that I'm talking about is Wick Hunter. I've had it here on screen. Now, we're going to go a little bit back to front on this. We're going to start looking at the pricing first, because I think that is definitely one of the things that people consider the most when signing up to one of these platforms. You don't necessarily want to be paying out hefty subscription fees and then finding out that that platform's just not for you. So there's a couple of ways that you can use this platform for free, and we're going to take a look at those now. So you can use Wick Hunter for free if you sign up with Wick Hunter's referral codes on Bybit, BitGet, OKX, and Apex. Now, Apex is a decentralized exchange, and it's not here on their main website, so you won't see that benefit exists on the website, but it is actually there, and you can go and connect an account. Now, Wick Hunter is focused on futures bot trading right now. However, they are working in their roadmap to introduce spot trading. Now, if you decide that you don't want to use BitGet, OKX, Bybit, or Apex, you can pay for a subscription to trade on Binance or Finandi. So Finandi is an exchange that uses Binance's liquidity. And personally, I use this because I'm restricted from using a number of exchanges for futures trading based on the fact that I'm in the UK. So I find this the ability to use some of these other exchanges as a real benefit, because I can't trade futures in most other places. So if you want to trade on Binance or Finandi, you do need to pay for a subscription. Now, I've left a link to Wick Hunter. It is a referral link in the description below. If you want to use that, great. It definitely helps the channel. If you don't, go out there, have a little Google. You'll find Wick Hunter yourself. Go sign up. But the pricing structure is a very simple and basic one. You pay per exchanges you connect. So if you wanted to connect 5 different Binance sub-accounts, you would pay for the gold package at $39 per month. If you only wanted to connect one exchange account, you can head across to the basic subscription, and that way you'll be paying $19 per month. Now, that's a flat fee. There's no functionality or feature difference between basic, gold, or platinum. So where you've got other platforms that will charge you based on the features, for example, you can only run a certain amount of single DCA bots or multi-pair DCA bots, or you don't get all of the feature sets, grid bots, etc. Wick Hunter doesn't limit the functionality that you can use based on the pricing that you pay. So that's a real benefit when you start to look at wanting to run multiple bots, multi-pair bots, etc. You don't need to worry about that. So that's it for the pricing. I think let's now head over and have a quick look at the functionality. So Wick Hunter offers a number of different DCA bots, and you can use your standard single pair DCA bot like you can on all other platforms, and a multi-pair DCA bot too. Those are all very standard, so all of the same settings that you can find in those other platforms you will absolutely find here too. Now, the difference, if you take a 3 commas as an example, where you can define your deal start conditions in 3 commas, Wick Hunter doesn't offer that. All of these, all of the open signal trades come from TradingView. So you need to have a TradingView subscription and an indicator and or strategy that you are driving your open deals from. Now, one of the unique features of Wick Hunter is this bot right here, which is a liquidation entry DCA bot. Now, one of the unique selling points of this trading bot is the liquidation entry DCA bot. Now, this bot uses a combination of the VWAP and a deviation of the VWAP, and it also uses exchange liquidation data to enter deals. Now, the idea around this is that you can get into some really quick trades when there's large liquidation events in the markets and the price is below a deviation of the VWAP. So that might be, 1%, 2%, etc. Now, they have recently really improved this by offering an advanced optimized version of this. We'll take a quick look at it, but this really is a video all on its own. So we're not going to go into a great amount of detail of that in this video. The other option that you've got is a manual entry bot. So you can go and take a trade on the exchange directly, and then Wick Hunter will take over that position and add in your DCAs, your stop loss, your take profits, etc. And also coming soon is a hedge bot and also grid bots. So if you're interested in grid bots, there's some opportunity in this platform there too. Now, we look at all of these, and there's always the question around how does this differ from other DCA bots? And well, in actual fact, it doesn't. But the benefits that I've seen of using this platform is that the execution speed is ridiculously quick, and you can have an alert triggered in TradingView, hit Wick Hunter, and by the time you switch tabs to go look in your exchange, the deal's already open. Obviously based on liquidity on the exchange and where your open price is set. So, I haven't seen another bot that opens deals as quickly as Wick Hunter. So, and that's definitely a selling point that they market. So, accidentally, I've already jumped into the dashboard, which is absolutely fine, because we were planning to take a look over the platform anyway. And what I'm going to do for this video, I'm going to choose one of the accounts that I've got set up. This is an account that I'm currently testing on. As you can see, you met with a graph showing your historical profits. Now, the other options that you've got, you can come in here and connect an exchange. I've blurred some of this out. But once you've done that, you can come over here, connect your account. And this is where you'll see those exchanges that you can connect to Wick Hunter. You can run through this process and connect your exchange. There's also the ability to request features. And this is done based on voting points, which you get by using Wick Hunter. So you can come in here and you can use those points to vote. You can submit feature requests, etc. Now, we looked very quickly at the dashboard, but there's also quite an in-depth P&L reporting section within Wick Hunter. As you can see, this account, our testing, we lost some money, we've made that back. We're still tweaking some, specifically the bot on this account. And you can also head in here and see your open deals. So as you can see right now, I've got an open deal on IDUSDT. Been open a little while. I need to manage that one myself to get that one out, to get that one closed out. But there's also a deal open for WIF. In here, you can manage those deals. Now, you've got some options here. You can panic sell, you can manually DCA in, and you can choose whether to do that in USDT or in the crypto that you're trading in terms of position size. And you can also stop managing the deal. That will stop Wick Hunter from placing additional trades, take profits, stop losses, etc. Over here, you can come in there and manage the deal as well. You can see on the chart where the entry price is. You can also see obviously previous data based on the chart, which is great. Now, the one feature that's not here is the ability to add additional DCA orders based on your current bot settings. Now, that is a little frustrating, but as a manual workaround, what you can do is you can head over to the exchange. You can add manually another DCA based on your settings, and then Wick Hunter will continue to manage that position for you. So it's actually really useful in that respect. Down here, you can see the open orders as well. When we head over here, you can look, this is where you can create the bots. We saw this on the homepage. Now, as I mentioned before, currently, all of the exchanges that you can only connect on futures. However, they are currently working on introducing Binance Spot. So hopefully, next few weeks, couple of months, Spot should be available to trade on Wick Hunter, which I'm really looking forward to, because that means that I can start consolidating the trading platforms that I use. And when you head over to view bots, this is where you can see the bots that you have set up. So I've got a DGen with bot set up here. I'm driving that from a QFL indicator on TradingView. Now, when I talked earlier about some features and functionality that don't exist in other platforms, this here is one of those features. Now, if you're trading multi-pairs and you only want to be in a certain number of positions, you can define that here. Now, you can do that on most other platforms, but not account-wide. So, in 3 commas on a multi-deal bot, you could say, I want to open a maximum of 10 positions, and it'll open a maximum of 10 positions. What it doesn't allow you to do is define your max long and max shorts. So in actual fact, if I only wanted to be long in 5 positions and short in 2 positions, out of those 7, I can set 5 here and 2 here, and the maximum number of longs I'll ever be in is 5, and the maximum number of shorts is 2, regardless of the max open positions. So that's a really useful feature depending on the way that the market's moving and depending on your strategy. In addition to that, the other feature that I find it's an absolute lifesaver in this platform is the isolation %. Now, what this does is this effectively stops any new open deal, regardless of these settings up here, if you're using X% of your capital. So currently right now that's set at 20. But if I had, 4 deals already running, I've already using 20% of the capital that I have, no new deals will get opened whilst that's the case, and the other ones close out. So that's really, really useful when there's huge moves in the market very quickly. It just protects you from being overexposed. So it's a really, really good feature to have. Now, if we head across to Signal Wizard gives us the ability to create a signal for TradingView. So this is what you would put in the message box in TradingView. You head over here, hit show. This is the message that you need to paste in the buy condition or the sell condition box. And this is the webhook URL that you need to use in the alert as well. So it makes all of these things really, really easy. Now, when I talked about advanced features in this platform, you can set an alert from TradingView based on all of these different options. You can enable longs, enable shorts, enable both, disable trading, market close everything. You can drive take profit. You also get the ability to create risk profiles with your bots, and that way you can, depending on market conditions, turn off very low risk settings and use very high risk settings. So the functionality that exists is far beyond most other DCA bot platforms. Now, last few things, let's go take a look. Signal logs. In here you can see the signal logs that have come in. As you can see, these are all the alerts that have been triggered from TradingView with a note that tells you what the current status of that alert was. So in this case, I was already in a position, so that's the reason why this particular open didn't open a deal. It's because I was already in a position at the time. Now, the other thing is where we talked about the liquidation bot. You can head over to the liquidations tab and you can see all of the liquidations that are taking place on those exchanges, and what the size of those liquidations are. That can help you get an idea for the liquidation amounts that you want to set in that liquidation bot. And there's also the element of optimized liquidation values. So when we create a liquidation entry bot, we can choose advanced optimized liquidation. There are lots of settings here, and one of the things that I would say is that the first couple of times creating some of these bots can feel a little bit daunting because there are lots of settings. But one thing to really call out is that there's lots of information in the Wick Hunter Discord as well. So I will leave a link to that in the description below. But what this allows you to do is see what those optimized liquidation values are once you've created that bot. And those values constantly change based on the settings that you've set, and some optimized liquidation values. So it's really, really useful information to have. And I am planning to create a video on this in the next few months. So, if you're interested in that, stick around, hit subscribe, and you'll get a notification when that video is out. Now, you can also deliver alerts into Telegram or into Discord. I deliver these into a private section in the Realistic Crypto Discord, so I can monitor everything that's happening around those deals. And that's it. I mean, it feels it feels like there's a lot there. There is a lot there. There's a lot of advanced features and functionality. This is definitely a bot platform that I've been using for the last 8 or 9 months. I think I signed up in 2022. It's constantly evolving. There's constantly new features and functionality being added. The community is great. There's so much information in there. I spend a lot of time doing research in there for what works, what doesn't work. And the team are very happy to help and be supportive and help assess the settings that you might come up with. So, feel free to jump in there and share some thoughts and get ideas, because there is a lot of information there. So hopefully this video helped. Again, there is a link to Wick Hunter in the description below. It is a referral link. If you don't want to use that, by all means, just go out there, Google it. You'll find the URL. And with that said, the last thing I mentioned a little bit earlier, I will be creating a number of how-to videos, and they will take you through connecting the exchange, creating a bot, setting up the TradingView alerts, setting up the Discord alerts, everything end to end to get going. There will be a playlist, there will be a set of how-to videos, and they should be available over the next kind of 6 to 8 weeks. So stick around. Hopefully you found this useful. And that's it from me. So thank you very much and goodbye.